Dinner party disaster unfolds. I never thought a simple dinner party invitation could unravel my entire life. Picture this: the table was set, the wine was flowing, and everyone was in high spirits. But as the night wore on, I noticed furtive glances being exchanged across the table, whispers behind hands, and attention so thick you could cut it with a knife. It wasn't until we decided to play a game of truth or dare that everything began to spiral out of control. The question was innocuous enough: who in this room would you kiss if you could? Laughter erupted, but when the answers came, the room fell silent. It turned out, everyone had a secret, and I was the common thread binding them together. My best friend confessed to having kissed my partner last summer, a slip-up she thought was harmless at the time. My partner, in an attempt to deflect, revealed he'd been seeing someone else, but it wasn't who I expected. It was my neighbor, who was also at the table, looking as shocked as I felt. The revelation hit me like a ton of bricks, but it didn't end there. My neighbor's partner, who also happened to be my co-worker, admitted to having a fling with my best friend. Suddenly, our cozy group of 6 was a tangled web of deceit. Betrayal hung heavy in the air as accusations flew, friendships shattered in an instant. I was left reeling, struggling to comprehend how I had become the unwitting centerpiece of this chaotic love hexagon. Every relationship I thought I could trust was unraveling before my eyes, each revelation more damaging than the last. The room was a cacophony of raised voices and tears, each person desperate to defend their actions, yet only digging deeper into the pit of lies they'd created. My heart was pounding, my mind racing as I tried to piece together the timeline of betrayals. Amidst the turmoil, I realized something that halted my spiraling thoughts. In their scramble to confess, no one had considered the hurt they'd inflicted upon me. I had been so focused on the external chaos that I had ignored the internal storm brewing within myself. It was then I understood that my most significant betrayal was not from them, but from me. I had ignored my instincts, dismissed the little signs, and allowed myself to be blinded by a facade of perfect relationships. The real revelation was my own self-deception, and in that moment, I vowed to never lose sight of my intuition again.